Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. It is Rachel Sandler back with another voice teacher reaction video. Today I'm going to be reacting to Mariah Carey singing You and I at the BET Awards. Before I get started, just wanted to give a little bit of thanks to all of you for subscribing to my channel. My channel has officially gone from 0 to almost 1,000 subscribers just this week, and I couldn't have done it without you guys, so thank you so much for all the love and support and comments. If you do like my content, just wanted to throw it out there. I actually do have a podcast called Aspiring Artist Podcast. Ratings and reviews really help me out over there, but not only that, I really hope you are enjoying my content. I interview artists over all sorts of different disciplines, and we talk business strategy and all sorts of really fun stuff. So if you want to check it out, my podcast, Aspiring Artist Podcast, you can find it over on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcast, really anywhere you listen to a podcast, you can probably find mine. All right, that is it for this, and here we go with the Mariah Carey reaction singing You and I.
Here we are on earth together, it's you and I. God has made us fall in love, it's true.
Wow, okay, so far I'm really loving this. This is a lot lower than some of the stuff I'm used to hearing, which is what you guys have put in the comments, so thanks for the suggestion. I really like the dark timbres we're getting out of her voice when she kind of sits in this range. She has a lot of really nice backspace, meaning her palate is lifted and she's singing a little bit further back in her mouth, so she's not necessarily singing right at the tip of her tongue and her teeth and all up here. It's a little bit further back, but we're still getting a nice amount of brightness from her sound. It's kind of this balance of forward and back. I've talked about that in some of my other videos, but I just really like how the darkness and the smokiness is coming out in this part of her range. Also just love the classic riffs from her.
I really found someone like you. Yes. Will it stay? Love you feel for me, will it stay?
I love when she dips down. You. Oh my god, it's so low. I tried to sing it. I thought it could come out, but I couldn't. It's so low, and she's making it seem so easy. Wait, let's go back and listen to that note.
Will it stay? Love you feel.
Love. I can't even sing that and have resonance, so not that I am the indicator of all things great singing. However, that is a crazy low note, and she sings it with such beautiful resonance and space. Kudos, girl.
For me, will it stay? That you will be by my side to see me through.
Just a comment about the song real fast. I just love that chord progression change. It is not expected, and it's really beautiful.
Until my life is through. Oh, well, in my mind, we can conquer the world.
Guys, it's really down there. That is really so low, and she's making it sound so easy, but that is not really a normal place in the range to be singing that far below the treble clef for a female voice, especially one like her who Mariah is able to go so high. The fact that she not only has the low but is able to get it so resonant and so clean, just amazing. I like the breathiness in these riffs as well. It's really nice and is kind of a, I don't know necessarily that it's a contrast to the other things that she's been doing, but we're kind of getting a few different timbres from her. We're getting this really low smoky sound and then a breathy, a little bit higher, more riff style sound, and they really complement each other.
You and I am glad.
I like the vocal fry. I am glad. Oh my god, I literally cannot even sing those notes. Crazy. Okay.
At least in my life, I found someone that may not be here forever to see me through. But I found strength in you. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I only pray that I have shown you a brighter day, because that's all that I am living.
So we're already a few minutes into the song here, and we haven't really gone up yet. So the fact that she is able to hit those low notes time after time mean that they really are a part of her range. Like, they are integrated in there. It's not like she only has it to sing it once or twice. Like, she is hitting it over and over and over again, and it's really so beautiful. Something just about this performance in general that I'm really liking so far is that she's not really doing much of anything. It's really just a stand and sing kind of performance. And big stars like Mariah Carey, they have so many opportunities to have these big performances with lots of tech, lots of lighting and amazing sound design and cool things going on the stage and backup dancers and they're dancing and so, whatever. So many different elements go into a performance, and I really love that this one is just kind of like a stand and sing. That's the chord change I like.
Don't worry what happens to me. No, no. 'Cause in my mind, you will stay here always, always.
This is like backwards Mariah. So like we're used to the song getting higher and higher and higher, and her like persevering through that and giving us these crazy high riffs. This song, it's like is staying moderate and getting lower. And the low notes continue to come out with a ton of resonance. It's really impressive. And I just kind of like that it's different from what we're used to expecting from her. She's so versatile.
You and I, you and I, you and I, yeah.
All right, going back, that was like the literal last thing I was expecting. So she's like, chest, 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 I'm singing in the basement. And then she's in whistle tones? Hold up. So she's like, you and I. She's somewhere in this range, and now she's going to go up like a million octaves. And what's really impressive about it is that it actually starts with a really breathy onset, and yet she's still able to find so much clarity in the whistle tone. It like technically, pedagogically, like doesn't make sense. I just need to hear it again. Okay. So it's breathy, but it's still clear enough that you can hear the pitch, and there's vibrato in it somehow. Like that defies laws of things that I thought one could do as a singer. We're all learning, right, guys? Okay, wait. So she did something really cool there.
Oh, yeah. You and I. You and I. You and I.
Okay, she goes, and she makes it really dark. Her mouth comes a little bit forward, and then she brightens it up. Notice even right here how her top lip, it's a little more lateral. So she goes from this way to this way, and the sound changes from dark to bright immediately.
You and I.
And then she brightens it up. Wow, what a great and unexpected performance. You guys were not wrong at all. This song showcases a completely different side of Mariah than we are used to saying. Like I said earlier, it kind of feels like inverted Mariah. Like you expect her songs to kind of have this trajectory where they start moderate and they move up and up and up, and she continues to show off her range and get more belty and show us more riffs. But this actually went the opposite way. It kind of stayed moderate. There was a couple moments where she did pop up into that whistle tone. Really just that one big moment. But yeah, she starts moderate, pops up into whistle, but that's not really the climax of the song. That's just something she's doing to vary the color. And then she just comes back down and then keeps going down. So the impressive part of this is not her norm. It's not like we're being blown away by these incredible high belt notes. Actually, what I think is the most impressive part of this is just how simply done it is. It's very understated. I mean, yes, she's spicing it up with all of her riffs and all of those fun little flavors that Mariah puts into her songs, but it's nothing that complicated. She's standing and singing and she's riffing, and I mean, you guys will, the controversy will be everywhere in the comments, I'm sure. If I'm like, it's not complicated, it's not hard. It is hard, it is complicated, but just compared to what we are used to hearing from Mariah, I like that this is kind of moderate to low, like way lower than we're used to hearing, and it just stays there, and it's a beautifully done performance. She stands, she sings, it's really coming from the heart. So it's just a different type of performance than we're sometimes used to seeing from her, because Mariah can come with a lot of spectacle, a lot of dance, a lot of stage tech, a lot of lights, a lot of whatever the case may be, just like a big performance. And this was just so classy and simple, yet gorgeous and extremely technical, and I really, really enjoyed that. So that's all I've got from Mariah today. If you guys enjoyed my reaction or enjoy any of my content, please do me a favor and hit the little subscribe button. I am also on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube if you're watching me here right now, all at the handle Rachel Sandler Music, and my podcast at Aspiring Artist Podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcasts, and anywhere else you may listen to podcasts. And that is all I've got for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and see you next time. Bye.